but you don't
Your
have
whole
it.
existence
You're
is
trying
gay.
to prove to everybody that you do.
Your whole existence is gay.
Yours is broken.
It sounds like you've been paid to do what you're doing. You should be objective
You
on the
need to
radio.
get paid to do something. Then you wouldn't be in debt. Debt Dash. That's his new name. You should start a new label called Debt Jam. That's what you should do.
The quickest and easiest way for you to have your request dishonored is to dishonor the request of other people. Okay? The easiest way to have your request dishonored is to dishonor and not meet the request of other people. Okay? For the most part, generally in this life, if you show respect to others, you will get that same respect back. And that's really all we want. All we want is respect. But for the most part, on the flip side, if you don't respect people, you're not gonna get that respect back. And I think that's what Dame Dash fails to realize. Okay? Now, me personally, I mess with Dame. Okay? I'm not one of them motherfucking Rockefeller weirdos that try to like pick between Dame and Jay. Like, I don't do no picking between no niggas. If I mess with both, I mess with both. I mess with Jay. I mess with Dame. I think Dame is a lot smarter than people give him credit for. You know, people say Dame is broke and Dame is corny, whatever he is. I ain't gonna lie, I mess with Dame. Dame is a lot of things, but Dame is hilarious, bro. I mess with Dame. I do. But you not gonna tell me Dame don't have some issues, some problems. You cannot sit there and demand some shit of people. You demanding respect. You trying to lay the law. You want respect. You want people to, abide by your boundaries. That's what you want. You want people to not cut you off when you speak, but you don't give no respect. You don't give no respect. That's not how the world works. If you don't give out no respect and abide by others' boundaries, they're not going to abide by yours. And I think that's just where Dame has the world messed up. Okay? Dame sat there and told the whole room, he said, listen, it triggers me when people cut me off when I'm not finished speaking. Okay? And I get that 100%. But one, bro, when it comes to conversation, you cannot sit there and speak for 5 minutes straight and expect nobody to jump in at some point or say something at some point. That's not really how conversation goes. At some point, somebody's going to jump in. But cool, I get it. You don't want interruptions. I get that 100%. Why do you feel like people are supposed to sit there and listen to you and not interrupt? But then when they speak, 17 seconds into their thought or their speech, you interrupting.
The problem, Dame, I have with you is you're a businessman and an entrepreneur.
I don't care what your problem
is. When people have a question to you, you don't want to ask the question. And exactly what you do to people. I
did answer.
You are a chatty patty. Right?
No, I'm not. Okay, let's do this. Can I talk? Let me answer that. Let me answer that. Can I answer that? Can I answer that?
No, you can't come speaking. Like we just said, we're gonna set boundaries. I respect you respect me.
You interrupting these people. It's not one person besides maybe Jess and the cameraman that he did not interrupt. Maybe the producer too. He didn't interrupt the producer because the producer ain't speak. But if the producer spoke, Dame would have interrupted that man. He interrupted the whole room. So you want this certain respect and but you don't give the respect, bro. You ain't want no insults. You wanted to be respectful. At one point, he's sitting there talking to Charlamagne. They having some conversation. He like, if we was out in the street, I'll punch you in your face. You wouldn't do nothing. I said, what?
Now let me talk to you. Let me ask you. Let me say this. You acting like a girl.
You move like an old auntie. You an old Harlem auntie.
I could punch you right in your face like a grown man. I won't. And you won't do shit.
See, Dame, this is with the chatty patty. So just so you know, because I knew you was gonna say
that. I've seen you run. That's it. I've seen you. I'm not saying I will. I'm saying no. Then your version of respectful is different than mine. We were on the street right now and you were talking like that. I would have fucked you up. But I'm not gonna do that. Nah, I wouldn't have got beat up. But I wouldn't have got beat up. Let's end this.
I said, you like. I think like, again, bro, I'm from Laurel, Maryland, bro. I'm not saying I'm some super tough guy. I'm not saying I'm no street guy. But if you're from anywhere in the DMV, you know, like, whether you from the suburbs, whether you from right across the borderline, whether you from the city, you know it's a certain culture around here. Like, we not going like that. Like, even if you don't want to do nothing, we not going like that at all. Like, you gonna tell me as a man you would punch me in my face and I wouldn't do nothing? Yeah, you might punch me, but something gonna get done though. So Dame wants this respect, and he don't give that respect. That's the main problem with Dame. So that's really just my biggest takeaway from this interview. Like, come on. How can you expect people to give you what you don't even give others? That's not possible. You can't sit here and disrespect me. You can't sit here and overtalk me. You can't sit here and interrupt me and think I'ma just sit here and just be docile and not do the same thing to you. Hey, look, if you want bump, I want bump. Simple as that. Now, we men, if you gonna respect me, I'ma respect you, even if I don't like you. Even if I don't like you, if you respect me, bruh. Matter of fact, you don't even have to respect me, bruh. Just don't disrespect me. That's all, because I can't make nobody actually respect me. If you don't respect me, that's cool. That's all cool and dandy. Just don't blatantly disrespect me. Just act like I don't exist, bro. Act like you don't see me. Act like I'm not around. That's all I ask. Now, if you want to disrespect me, then we got to go there. I don't have no choice. Even if I don't want to. Even if I don't feel like it. But now we got to go there. So that's just what I took from the interview. Like, people, and not even just Dame, people always do that type of stuff. They want so badly for you to do these things that they have boundaries for, but they don't even give out the same energy. You don't respect people's boundaries. You don't sit there and listen when people are talking. You cut them off. You do these things. So how could you ever want the same in return?